Welcome to this episode of Ranger Touring. We are out here at Litchfield National Park for our last trip in the NT for the year, camping wise at least. We are heading out to Central Valley, which I've had to book well in advance. I've had this booking for about 3 to 4 months now. It's one of the most popular places because you have to go get a key to unlock the place. But apart from that, still the normal camping fees apply. This is our last trip before we head to the Cape, so tyres are sort of running down a bit, and I've had the suspension redone on the front end, which is good, so this will be a little bit of a test. We've got pretty much everything in the car that we would for the Cape except for our water. So apart from that, we're pretty much fully loaded. So this is the Central Valley campground. You get assigned sites, which is really good. Hard thing to come by sometimes up here. So and because of the locked gate, you can't necessarily just get in and take a spot off someone else, which is great. In the background, you can hear the water. It's probably 50 meters away. Some of the sites are back onto the water, and some don't. They're pretty basic sites with a campfire or individual fire pit in each, and then up the back you can see the bathrooms. So nice and simple, but it's got everything you need. We're staying in campground 2. However, campground 1 is a separate gate and is the most forward drivey access one to get into. So this walking track takes you between those two. Campsite 3 is pretty far away from campsite 1 and 2, and it is near the picnic area. However, because the track is narrow, the check-in time or the check-out time, I guess, is 11 a.m. in the morning, and then the check-in time is after 12, and that's to have an hour so that you're not congesting on the tracks and having to back up traffic, etc. You are allowed to go to the picnic area one though, and just chill out there for as long as you want. First night of this trip, really nice spot. You can just hear the river going all night long as it's sort of flying about 50 metres away from our campsite. Ironically, August, it was actually quite cold last night. I don't know if it was just a random night, but yeah, it was pretty chilly, so alright, rug up maybe. Apart from that, we're just cooking up brekkie this morning, and then we're going to head back up the trail and head towards Sandy Creek, which is along the Reynolds River Track. I'd like to do more of the Reynolds River Track and drive it again, but it is a pretty lengthy track. It'll take a good part of a day to do, so we're probably just going to slowly work our way there. I think we'll probably stop off at the picnic area. I haven't checked it out, and it's meant to be worth going to, so we'll check that one out on the way. The track it does say high clearance four-wheel drive only, so most of it is very simple. We didn't engage four-wheel drive for most of it. There is a few little sections though, which are very, very washed out. And I think on the way out I'll lift a few wheels because it's just heaps of wombat holes. Apart from that though, pretty simple, very fun track. We're at the Central Valley picnic area. I'm going to head down to the swimming hole, check that out, and then we'll start making our way out of Central Valley down towards Sandy Creek. So there is a 1.8k walk that follows all the way up. We're just going to probably head to, I reckon we'll just head to there today, just to that creek crossing area. Very formal. Stopped off to do Granite Creek and Tjaeteba Falls, I think that's how you pronounce it. 2.7 k's return. It's one of the only spots in Litchfield we still haven't done yet, so may as well check it out today when we don't have too much planned. Trip out to Sandy Creek. We are not stopping off at Blythe Homestead. Did that last time. Cool to do once, don't need to do it again. We didn't do this last time though, so as you can see behind me and all around me, giant termite mounds. Look at the size of these things. So very, very cool. They're all through Litchfield National Park. You can see them off in the distance there. Very, very cool. Look at it compared to the car. Car's sitting at about 2.2 meters high, and that absolutely towers over the top of it. So this is Sandy Creek Campground. It's about, I think it's off memory, it's about a K and a half walk to the waterfall. It's about 3 o'clock now. It's starting to get pretty hot in the day, so I think we're going to head over there, go for a swim, probably chill out till about 5:30, come back, and then sort of settle in as the sun has sort of gone down behind that hill. It'll be a bit more pleasant. Again, campsite's pretty basic. You do have to book this location. I think it was like $6 or $7 per person per night, and they come with the basic facilities like a fire pit in each, and then some posts around the outside to mark your territory. On top of that too, there's a full bathroom and toilet down at the end there, and I'm pretty sure it's flush toilets. Yeah, it's got showers as well, so it's actually like pretty well kitted out, this campsite. So a little bit fancier than Surprise Creek and a few of those other ones around here, but yeah, not too bad. So from the campsite, 1.7 k's in one direction. Turn walk suitable for people with reasonable level of fitness. Track is rough with short sections steep. You know what? Nothing that the fake Berks can't handle though. Last time we came through here, they were just doing a lot of backburning. So now it's all sort of really well cleared out. And you're starting to see all the regrowth pop through, which is very cool. I don't know what those plants are, but they're very groovy. Look at them all. That's still so awesome, man. Oh wow, look at those guys. Oh my god. That's been an awesome day here. We've just been able to sit down and have a beer or two right on Sandy Creek Falls. At this time of year, the crowds start to drop back, which is fantastic. We've kind of had the place to ourselves for maybe the last half hour, hour and a bit. There's some guys jumping off into the falls. It's very deep, so you can confidently jump in and not be too worried that you're going to hit the bottom. Really awesome. Now we've got a 1.7k walk back. We'll cook up some steaks for tonight and settle in for the drive back out of Litchfield National Park. Came out with a beer. So back at the start of the Reynolds River Track now. We are just pumping up the tyres, and then we've got about an hour and a half drive back to Darwin. Been another really awesome episode, really fun to get out and about in Litchfield National Park. This is probably one of my favourite places to go, and it's just so convenient being this close to Darwin. Keep tuning in for all this content.